we're talking about our best ever team of all time, Saint. That includes old players.
Old players, yeah.
Yeah. Goalkeeper, Frank McAfee.
It's not McAfee. Frank Harvey.
Oh, Frank
Harvey would certainly be in...
he'd be in my team.
He'd be in your team if you were playing against him.
Oh, absolutely.
You've got to look at the likes of Gordon Banks and Peter Shilton, Ray Clemens. England have some great goalkeepers, Jimmy.
Yeah, they did. What about Lev Yashin?
Well, he was, when we were kids, he was the man, wasn't he?
Big Lev,
But then you've got Schmeichel. You know, if you've got the foreign goalkeepers of today, there's some wonderful goalkeepers.
Yeah, they are.
It's a real tough one.
Who are you going to go for then? Who would you go for?
Well, you've got Big Pat Jennings, your pal.
Big Pat.
Big Pat.
I've never seen anyone better than Pat.
Well...
Or Banksy, for that matter.
Banksy, so, you know, you maybe toss a coin on that one, couldn't you?
You could.
Banks.
Wind up with Lev Yashin. But, I don't know.
But there are guys, if you were picking the team, there are guys who would, I think, walk straight in. Di Stefano, for me.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people today wouldn't know about Di Stefano.
Look, we know Di Stefano, right?
And Puskás.
S-T-E-P. Do you reckon Puskás?
Oh, I think Puskás
well,
was
you don't think Pele or Maradona?
Oh, well.
Well, George Best, right?
Yeah.
We've got Bestie.
Yeah, got
what are we
Best.
playing? 4-4-2?
Well, with this team, you could just pick a team.
Well, pick a
and beat
team,
anybody,
right. So
you
we've
know?
got to play two up front. I would say, personally, up front, you've got to go for...
Pele.
All right, Pele. And in my book, you've got to go for the German lad who scores goals.
Müller?
Yeah.
Müller?
Well,
I mean, I know he was a great goal scorer, but would he be in that bracket?
Well, who else is there? Let's think. Goal scorers. Marco van Basten.
Well, there's a name for you, Marco van Basten.
There's three.
It
Marco van Basten. Three names.
Klinsmann.
Jurgen Klinsmann.
No. Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You know, you've got some of the great Brazilian players as well.
Well, you've got, I don't know. I mean, you're talking... Very difficult, this.
Could we leave... I mean, I'd like to, you know, I'm not just saying that because you're my pal, but it'd be nice if you were in there alongside Pele, wouldn't it?
It would be nice, but we can't do that.
Okay.
I don't know. Di Stefano, Best, Pele, Bobby Moore.
What about Bobby Charlton there when Bobby was playing centre forward?
Yeah, he used to smile too much though.
Right,
okay. Bobby Moore is in.
Bobby Moore, Franz Beckenbauer.
Beckenbauer,
Moore, yeah, great. Yeah. Beckenbauer,
Bauer. Beckenbauer, Moore at the back. Fullbacks, that's interesting.
Yes.
Carlos Alberto.
Yeah.
In Brazil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Brazilians have turned out some great fullbacks. I mean, you've got Cafu who's playing.
Yeah, he's
played 4 World Cups, isn't he?
This is his 4th World Cup.
Fantastic.
He's won 3 World Cups. We'll put him in there.
So he's got to go in on the strength of that, hasn't he?
Yeah, strength on right back. Yeah.
And what about Roberto Carlos?
I've never been a great fan of it.
Right,
really.
okay.
I think Ray Wilson's as good as
Ray
anybody.
Wilson. Now, somebody said to me the other day, Ray Wilson, I mentioned Ray's name. I said, Ray Wilson was one of the great fullbacks ever.
Oh,
you know, he was quick, could read the game, intelligent use of the ball. Yeah. He was a terrific player.
Yeah, I don't think there was a better fullback than Ray Wilson.
Well, put Ray down. I mean, I would disagree with you on that, you know.
So we've got Cafu, Moore, Beckenbauer, Wilson. That's our back 4.
Yeah.
Midfield, we've got George and Alfredo Di Stefano. Pele, you want Puskás?
I think Puskás has got to play. Jimmy, he was.
Right.
He was.
So you got Pele and Puskás up front. Best Di Stefano. We need 2 more midfield players. Well, you got to put Maradona in. You can't.
Maradona. I mean, English people don't like Maradona, and I know the hand of God thing and everything else, but Maradona was a very special player. So
he's the player. I'll tell you, Maradona came from Argentina. He went to Italy and picked up an ailing Italian side and made them European champions. And there ain't many players who could do that. So you've got George Best, Di Stefano, Maradona. We need 1 more. Who do you reckon? Somebody who's probably I mean, Johan Cruyff, obviously.
There's a name that just slipped my mind. Cruyff, Jimmy. I played against Cruyff. Don't know if you did, but he was a special player. I mean, for years, he was the top man of that great Dutch team, Ajax team.
Yeah.
You know, I played against him.
Right,
He was a special player. Yes. Yeah, you can't leave him out. I mean, if you're picking great players.
OK, right, so this is what we've got so far. Right. Cafu, Moore, Beckenbauer and Wilson. Best, Di Stefano, Maradona and Cruyff.
Right.
Pelé and Puskás, and you and I as 12th and 13th man.
Yeah, we'll be the water carriers.
We'll be
water
throw the water on. Water carriers. Greaves, Saint and Greavsie.
And our goalkeeper.
I've got to go Gordon. Yeah.
Gordon Banks. Banksy, you're in.
Banks is in, even with one eye. So, are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm in.
In case you want to change it. Banks.
Yes.
Cafu.
Yeah.
I'm glad you've picked some names we could spell here. Wilson.
Yeah.
They're the fullbacks.
Yes.
Bobby Moore and Franz Beckenbauer.
Couldn't get better.
George, without saying, bestie. Alfred Di Stefano. Maradona. Johan Cruyff.
Yeah.
Pelé and Puskás. And Saint and Greavsie, water carriers.
Now, that team would beat any team in the world, Mars, you name it, beat the lot, I think.
Yeah, but would they beat MK Dons?
Not a winter's day, they would.
No, not that's very true. But there you are, that's our team. We'll go with that. That ain't a bad side, actually, Saint. Not a bad side at all.
Wouldn't it be lovely if you could see them play, you know, if there was some magical television type thing that they could all come together in their prime and see them play. Maybe that's the next interactive thing we could do together.
It could be, yeah, we might do that in 50 years' time, you and I.